My name's Greg. This is my charcuterie cabinet. Welcome to the Gourmet Woodsman. Today I'm going to show you how I built my charcuterie cabinets, and I'm going to show you what I have curing in there. This is my first charcuterie cabinet. As you can see, it's empty, but I'm showing it to you to show you how I built it. I went to Goodwill. I bought a used refrigerator, and I cut out this part here between the freezer and the refrigerator, and that is where all the guts were. Taped the guts over to the back, and I've replaced the fan with a small computer fan that runs on a controller, which I'll show you on my other one. That keeps air constantly flowing even when the refrigerator's off. Then I got my temperature controller, humidity controller, and I got cords running through for humidification and dehumidification. But then, my good friends at World Pies, when they remodeled their pizza shop, they gave me their old refrigerator, stickers and all. This is what's going on in here. So I'll show you the guts first. I got my dehumidifier and my humidifier. Over here, I've got my Inkbird humidity controller. So you can see the refrigerator just turned on. I don't know if you heard that sound and saw the light, but it just turned on. So it's a little bit humid, but if it gets drier, it's going to be a little bit below 80 once it shuts off. You can see it plugs into the humidifier, dehumidifier. And then I have my temperature control. It's another Inkbird controller. Heats up to about 56 and a half, and then it's gonna go down, it's gonna turn off, it's gonna keep going, get as cool as 53 or so. You don't need a heating with this, just a cooling. If you had it, I guess, somewhere really cold. And then here's my controller for my fan. It's just a high-low, but I just leave it up because it's a pretty big space. Replaced the original fan with a computer fan. See, you can't really see the fan, but took the old one out, put that new one in. It runs all the time, so even when the fridge is off, the fan's going. And then those controllers have probes, and that's what runs the dehumidifier and the humidifier. I don't know if I mentioned, I didn't go with the little dehumidifier because I went through a few of them. Uh-oh, it doesn't like me having the door open. Hold on. It's turned off again so I can go back to the tour. So in the very back of this one, you can see I got the power wires coming through. I just taped a pipe so I could make the hole clean, no dust coming through. And on the back side, I just got a rag stuffed in there. No foam or anything, because you know, every now and then you got to pull those cords out, clean everything. So I didn't want to permanently plug something in. But it keeps the moisture in, keeps the heat okay. Speaking of moisture, see, it shut off. Now it's going to warm up to 56 before it turns back on. You can see my humidity went down, but it's going back up pretty quickly. That's how it keeps an average of about 80, and it stays right around 55. Let's see what I got going on in there. Yeah, but first let me tell you a story. This will be my 10th video. It was 1 month ago today I published my first. I've had far more interest in my content than I thought I would. So if you've already subscribed or commented or liked, I appreciate it. If you haven't, please do. If you got some ideas that you think would be in my wheelhouse, please put it in the comments. I'm totally open to suggestions. So with all that said, let's go check out this charcuterie cabinet. So it's only been a few minutes. My refrigerator is back up to 55.6. It has to get to 56 to turn back on, and my humidity's gone back up. Dehumidifier's gonna kick on any second here. That's pretty much how I have it, you know. It gets a little too dry when this thing turns on. Dehumidify, and the humidification and the meat itself, and then the dehumidifier kicks on. And then of course the refrigerator dries it out too when it turns on. So it's compound effect, although this refrigerator, converted commercial refrigerator, definitely cools down faster, probably dries it out a little more than my homegrown home use one. The parameters you got to use, you got to play around with it, figure out what the average is, try to keep the right average. Let's see what's going on in here. Light's gonna turn on soon. We got Spanish chorizo, so check it out. I lightly smoked it, and it's not growing any of this mold that's everywhere else, because I want it everywhere else, but I don't want it on my chorizo, and the smoking's been keeping it off. That's cool. We got our Thai flavored, peanut butter's gonna come on soon. Got my Thai flavored salami, call it Sayu salami. Got a culatello, this one's been hanging in a while. I put the Sunya on in January, June now. I'd have to look at my notebook to see when I started that one. This white stuff on the outside, it's called Sunya. All right, it's beeping at me. It doesn't like the door being open. She just turned off again, so I can give you a little preview of what I have coming up. Thing is, some of these things, these hams, take a really long time. Like this chorizo, that only takes so long. Salami is somewhere in the middle. I want to make videos of this. If you want to see these videos, let me know in the comments. But they might take a while because it just takes a while for the stuff to do its thing. So up here I got my guanciales, I got a loin. Here, this is a culatello. So that's the bigger muscle off the ham, but it is a smaller pig because this is another culatello off the bigger pig. But let's just go through it top to bottom. We got our guanciales, we got our loin. These are little tester pieces. Sometimes I wrap them up in my leftover collagen sheet. You know, you get a little preview of their taste. The texture sucks always because it's not the real thing. Another way, I tried it with the cornmeal, the patella, or what's the name? There's a name for the salami that's just covered in cornmeal. But I found these collagen sheets are awesome. They slow down the drying of everything, which is really what you want in here. So we got a pork loin stuffed in a beef bung. I got another one of those in here. What I've learned about the beef bung, I don't like it. I'd rather just use a collagen sheet. It slows down the drying better. Beef bung smells weird. I don't know. I actually like the collagen sheet better. Here I got a pancetta. Actually, that whole back row, if you can see it. I know this video is gonna suck. That's all pancetta, which is pork belly. I'll have some videos about that sometime when these are done. So that's the culatello, and these are the, this is called the fiocco, which is the smaller muscle off the leg. Uh-oh. That's the sound it makes, turn it on. It's gonna beep on me about the door being open soon. So the smaller leg off the ham is the fiocco. The bigger one is the culatello. And then what I won't do again is another whole leg prosciutto. Because that whole leg prosciutto, I'm a little nervous about. First of all, I'm nervous because it has a bone in it. Followed the process, did everything right. We'll see what happens. But I'm a little concerned. We'll see what happens. Plus, it just takes up a big amount of space. It's an awkward shape. These culatellos fit in here way better. And all I want's the muscle. I don't care about the bone. I do care about the bone, but I'll use it differently. Ham hocks, other stuff. So yeah, then I got my, this here, this is a Thai flavored salami. I'm gonna have a video about my Thai flavored salami coming up soon. I think I showed you the chorizo. Gonna have a chorizo, probably a paella. That's what's in the future, but it'll take a while because this shiite just takes a while to dry, man. Just takes a while to do its thing. Let me know if you like this, if you want to see more of this stuff, or if you like more of the food. Interested in your comments.